this race for the lead is really tightened up. Pressure's going to be on Wil Hahn right now. Jeremy Martin looks to be extremely aggressive also. Oh, and he makes a slight mistake there. Hits his way to the outside, almost cross-ruts the Yamaha.
Roczen down to the inside, now to the outside. Tomac into the picture. Martin and Hahn right in front of them. We have a four-way battle for the lead early here at Built Ford Tough Unadilla National. How about Hahn, though? It's hard to make a run at him. Seems to be able to respond and stretch it back out, but man, you got to look at that number 17. It's ridiculous what he's done the last couple of weeks speed-wise, and he's brought it here to New York.
Well, we'll see how Roczen responds to this, right? Roczen's second in the championship points, just lost the points lead one race ago. And see if this lights the fire under him. He's been following Jeremy Martin and Hahn here. Riders that earlier in the championship, he would have made the pass on him and went on. Just kind of riding their pace right now. So this may be a little wake-up call here for Roczen. If not, Tomac may just make the move and go past all three of them at the pace he's running.
And the way Tomac has been doing it the last couple of weeks, he's had a couple of these come from behind wins. So he's comfortable here in fourth. He knows he can make the passes. And the battle is about to get good between Roczen and Tomac for third and fourth, and you still have these two others in front of them. So what's going to happen here?
Yeah, Tomac just turned to 2:15.6. It's his fastest lap. Here we go. Roczen making the move on Martin.
And right up to the rear wheels of Hahn. Martin's going to try to run the outside and get it back.
Gets it back.
And almost gets Hahn to the lead. It's lit a fire under Martin right now.
This is such a difficult track. You see those ruts everywhere. Now we'll get a chance to see that, now that Tomac's in the picture, to see just where he's making up that time.
Look at Martin around the outside, and he makes it stick. Jeremy Martin says, I'm not going to get up second. In fact, I'm going to take the lead on the gas right now.
Fans there just to the left of the sky shot, really cheering him on, and Roczen to the inside. Let's see if he can make this double. Comes up a little short, loses his momentum, takes a look over his shoulder to see where Tomac's at.
Bisceglia, we were talking about the rookie here in his first pro race. He was running about 13th, has a crash here on the 677. We go back to this battle up front. Roczen trying to get Hahn, Tomac trying to get Roczen, and Jeremy Martin taking off.
See where Roczen's at here, trying to go way around the outside, trying to find a smooth line. Hahn's going to close back in and guard that inside. Tomac starting to switch up his lines here a little bit. Tomac has been so dominant the last four motos. As you can see the confidence in his riding now, where he's at with his fitness, where his focus and concentration is. He's just attacking the track at every part.
Trying to figure out a way around Roczen while Roczen goes to work on Tomac's teammate, Hahn. This is gravity cavity. Drop back down and lead back out.
Watch how far they're jumping up out of here.
And they're even pre-jumping a little bit. They jump before they even get to the top, and they still launch out of it. And this
here
is the
we go.
section. Tomac is going to have to watch Roczen go to work.
Oh, Roczen really looked like he had a charge over that new double.
Tomac getting out of the fight. All over the track, these three. Can't say it's one line out there for sure.
Oh, and Roczen comes up a little bit short on that tabletop. That allows Tomac in there. They get close.
Almost hit Roczen's boot with his front wheel to Tomac. Now Tomac's going to go a long way around the outside. Can he use the momentum?
Now Tomac's been going to the inside right here, squaring it up. See, he gets on a different sequence of doubles where there's less ruts.
Still couldn't make it happen, and Roczen all the while is going after Hahn. He's down to the inside.
Now remember that very inside line right there where Roczen went was not as fast. Remember he made the pass on Martin. That second line out was a little better. Tomac has the luxury right now being able to search all around the track.
Yeah, that's the outside line that Martin used to get around Hahn, and Tomac's going to use it to get around Roczen. And now go after Hahn in the sky shot. All three riders in the air at the same time. Great racing here at Unadilla. Tomac is about to take second, but here comes Roczen to get it back.
Okay, Roczen goes single through there, so he makes the pass also. Let's see how he responds to Tomac going by, if this really fires him up.
Well, it's going to have to, because Tomac has had incredible speed the last couple of weeks, and then again today. And he's going to try to set his sights on Martin, your leader. We'll see if Roczen and Hahn can stay with him. So here we go. Oh, there is Bisceglia back into the pits. crash, so not the pro debut he wanted. Here's Roczen trying to keep Tomac in sight. Hahn trying to keep Roczen in sight. And Tomac trying to shrug those guys off and just go after Jeremy Martin, who is proving here, hey, the phenomenal run he had at his home track in Millville 2 weeks ago, that wasn't a one-hit wonder at his home soil. Martin just as strong today.
Well, on a physical track like this seems to be where Jeremy Martin excels. He trains down there at the Carmichael Farm. Ricky says he's not afraid to put in the work. There's no doubt about it. It's paying off right now. The problem is that he's got a rider like Tomac, who is just at the peak. I mean, he is unbelievable right there, taking the lead.
He went from 4th to 1st in about a lap. Eli Tomac is just on another level right now. And so much conjecture at the beginning of the year about Tomac's starts. He's figured out a way to overcome the start situation. Just go so darn fast, it doesn't matter where you start. Look at that. Faster in practice today than even Ryan Villapoto on a 450. Yeah,
which was so impressive. Villapoto's time, and they 450s qualified before the 250s, was so impressive. It's like a 216. Are you serious? Did he get to that low time? And then in the final qualifying, Tomac goes out and does that. And now, Tomac has done it again. His best time is a 215.6. Just turned to 216.4 last time around while he was making passes. So I wonder if he can drop down and grab another 215 with a clear track.
Roczen going to work on Martin. It's a battle for second. This could be key for the points. Then behind him, you have two of the Honda boys battling Hahn and Osborne. So battles all over this racetrack. Here is Kenny Roczen. He's had to shuffle to the inside entering this section. He had tried the outside as they entered the wall before, and each time Martin had it covered.